Okay, friends, I know that you're getting lots of information on COVID-19 and the coronavirus, but I wanted to address this subject from a very specific question of, can contractors continue to work in your communities here in Marin? And if they can, should they? So on the question of can they, Dan McLennon, a well-respected attorney for contractors in the construction industry, sent out a rather aggressive position stating that contractors can work. They have the legal right to continue working in the cities in Marin County. And not only can they, should they? They should. And he went so far as to give us a little form that we can fill out that states the legal reason why we can work, says who to contact if you have any questions on it. So when we see these irate people in our community that see us out working, we can hand it to them and basically say, we're going to continue to work. That's an aggressive position and one that some are taking. Home Depot, who I think has a rather balanced view, obviously, they have many attorneys. They spent a long time before they sent out this position, but they sent out a position paper and they quantify essential from non-essential work items. Non-essential work items are kitchen cabinets, countertops, flooring, window covering, shades, solar, fencing, all those things. They're non-essential. And so they are not sending out construction crews to do those things. What they consider to be essential work items: windows, water heaters, HVAC, generators, appliances. Interestingly, windows and doors are considered essential. That's why Home Story Marin continues to make and manufacture doors. Whether we install them or not, we're going to take on a case-by-case basis. Water treatment, plumbing fixtures, generators. Those things are obviously in harmony with the governor's law about essential items. If a plumber has a client, call him, who has a leaky pipe in the house, he needs to be able to get materials to be able to go fix that leak. Electrician, same thing. Emergency services have to be able to respond. If somebody has a fire, emergency service crews have to be able to get out, not just the firemen, but the restorers have to be able to get out to be able to repair those homes. You can see where the confusion comes into play, though, because all the lumber yards are open because they have to supply materials to these emergency service people. And because they're open, contractors say, hey, I should be able to go work. Hey, Dan McLennon says I can go work. I'm going to go work. So the question is, should we? I don't believe so. I believe my position is that we are not working now. We're not going to work until the public feels safe enough to have us start back up to work. I think it shows respect for people's position, the public feeling on this subject. I think it shows respect for authority when Governor Newsom says it's everybody's responsibility to flatten the curve so we don't inundate our hospitals with patients. It's our obligation to help mitigate this damage and not contribute to it. I take that seriously, and I think we need to show respect for that. So we're not going to continue start back up work until we can feel safe about that. However, I am doing a lot of design work. So if you have a design build project, it's certainly appropriate to because it's all done online. I'm not meeting with anybody. I'm doing designs on my computer. I'm doing, interestingly, these online conference calls with my clients are proving to be very successful, and I like them better than face-to-face meetings. I could share a lot more valuable information. That's probably going to become my standard way of operating now, showing people plans and online stuff. Much better to communicate me sitting at my desk, them sitting at them through a Zoom conference than it is me being there with printed stuff at their table. So that's going to become our standard way of moving forward. So there's links at the bottom of this page that show Dan McLennon's view about why contractors can work. Home Depot's view is posted in the bottom of this page. You have my view that we're going to respect the authorities and do what they suggest and ask us to do. And my employees are all in line with that. So, moving forward, what's the new normal? That is the question. So the new normal for us is going to be practice an aggressive form of hygiene on our projects for sure. And we are ready to start work as soon as clients and the public feel comfortable with it. And that's our position. So hopefully you found this interesting and helpful. And maybe can cut people slack if they're working in your community. Just give them the benefit of the doubt that they are indeed doing an emergency service, an essential work element. Hopefully they are. So appreciate that. If you send me an email, if you have any questions, call me. I'm here to help. So thanks for your attention.